Welcome back to Factorio. I'm Hitman82 and this is episode 11. Last episode we expanded our iron and copper production and it looks like our copper sorted. We're going to expand. We added some more furnaces here, so we just have to add a couple more mines to go with them. And we've got some walls. I was planning to let a bit of time pass and let things build up, and then I decided, nah, I'm not going to do that. We got things to do. We don't have time for letting the time go by. I don't want to start doing that, because next thing you know, it's like, well, it's been 3 hours since I last recorded, and I got all this other stuff, a whole factory built. Nah, I don't want to do that. I think might be going a bit overkill on the steel. How's our steel situation looking? Yeah, okay, so that'll help also reduce the iron if we shut down one of these furnaces. So let's do that. There. Pull one of those out, because it takes 5 to make a steel. Yep, there we go. So we're going to let that one stall for now, and that'll reduce our steel output by a quarter. And it also means our iron's going to go up. We've got all these furnaces down there doing nothing. So how many do we have here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Okay, we need 2 more mines, which is what I made. Okay, and how am I going to do this? I guess this way. Stick another power pole in here. Yeah, like that. Hard to see on this, I find. Okay, just gonna see, make sure I'm not gonna back up the belt with a bunch of iron ore here. There we go. Yeah, see, now everything's gonna go to that one side. I don't know if that's gonna work. Of course, that's the side they pull from the most, so yeah, should be okay. Looks to be. Okay, let's see. You all gonna get some iron down here? It looks like that's gonna do it. Still though, see how often that gets. Yeah, see, these guys are still stalled. I might have to add another an extra mine. Oh, this is such a pain that these ones aren't spread out like these. Oh well, live and learn, right? When I started the series, I didn't know that. You know what, by the way, when you see things on here and you're like, you know, you could do this a better way, or there's a trick you don't know about, you know, to tell me. How else will I learn other than, I guess, watching videos and stuff, which I've started doing. I don't watch a lot of videos. I end up, I don't know, I guess I'm a doer, not a viewer. But I do go and I look at tips and tricks and stuff, especially when I'm doing a series on this. I should kind of learn how to play it. But some of it I just want to learn as you watch. You get to see all the noob mistakes and you can avoid them yourself. Or do them as well if you're playing along with me. Let's see here. We'll see tons of copper. Still not much iron getting down here. There's a couple. Okay. Well, it's getting some. Why is that going in little fits and spurts like that? Why, ask why? Is any steel getting by here? Yeah, it looks like. Okay, we're gonna grab some walls and let's go and go on that. So pump jacks. What's it take to make a pump jack? Where are the pump jacks? Should be right here, aren't they? Steel plates. What? Should have tons of steel. Oh, did I go and put a bunch in here or something? There. Okay, so we need. Yeah, what the heck, we'll use 5. So that means I'm out of iron plates. There. So there's the first 5 pump jacks going, and we're going to need a whole bunch of pipes. There we go. 100 of them. I think that'll actually make 200 pipes. I think each production makes Makes two. Alright, so we can now make laser turrets. So these are pretty cheap on the reds and greens, so maybe I'll keep them going. Yeah. Stack inserters, I don't really have a use for yet. Oh, this is the bonus. Okay, that's worth doing. Alright, so inserter capacity bonus means the yellows will start grabbing 2 at a time instead of 1 at a time. So that's going to improve speed on a lot of things. As a matter of fact, I can go and probably pull out some fast inserters. Well, that would be good. Gonna need to build a car here soon so I can drive around and check my perimeter more easily. Those little guys showing up when I didn't know they were there, that wasn't very nice. Let's just keep this wall going past here. My plan is this will all be part of the base here soon. So then this wall probably gets stripped out. Now I'll probably leave some of these double walls in to segment the base a bit, that way and leave the gun turrets inside. So I have more laser turrets around the outside than gun turrets inside. If they get past, at least. If they get past, that means I've run out of power, I imagine. So having the gun turrets inside is good. Pump jacks. We have first 5 are about to start. 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. Okay, we'll just put the first 5 right here, which means we'll need a pipe. Well, can't do any of that till this is done building. How many walls do I have? 15 walls. Oh, I'm gonna need some turrets too. How many turrets? I'll make 5 turrets. Now, I don't recall, did I make a radar anywhere? I don't know if that would start. What did that say? Scans nearby sectors and actively reveals an area around it. Okay, what does that mean? Does that mean that little group I saw there, they would have shown up if I had had a radar in my base? I don't know. I could swear I had one. Well, that's a gun turret. That's another thing to make then. It does suck back some power though. 300 kilowatts. We'll make one anyway. This gun turret, I'm going to pull that out of there and move it down below. Then I can have a gun turret right away. Don't really need that one there. It's unlikely they're going to get to that point early on. They'll hit a gun turret, and then the next turret will aggro them, and then the next turret. That's how I hope it's going to work anyway. And they'll just be working their way along the wall till they're dead. So, guess we'll see. So, is it going to fit down here with that pump jack there? I guess we'll. Nope. Okay, so I'm going to have to expand that wall out one more here. And then pull this back. So what I'm doing here is I'm just making the wall, pushing it out 1 block further so that I've got room to put a turret in. Otherwise the pump jack will cover it and I won't be able to fit the turret. Alright, so... Nope. And stick that one covers that corner. Well, don't want to go too crazy on the turrets because it's a lot of resources for me right now. And I'll be using laser turrets soon, hopefully. Gotta make sure I've got the power to run it though. I have no intention of making more steam power at this point. So I have to get my battery production going. And to do that, I need this oil. There we go. Okay, and stick another turret. That covers there. Guess I could just do it like this and pull that other one up. There we go. I like to have things symmetrical. There we go, and that means I got 40 there, so I can split that between gun turrets. Let's pull this. Oh, then I screwed it up. Oh well. No, I didn't. Oh, it went to my inventory. Okay, so there's gun turrets. We're gonna throw a couple pump jacks down. Boy, is there gonna be room for them here? There you go. Well, it's gonna be hard to do all this so it's all lined up. Whoops, can't fit through there. Yep, I'm too big. Alright, so what I'm doing here is just trying to get all these pipes together into one pipe, because pretty soon when the deposits get low, then it's going to be down to all these pumps won't even fill a pipe. Initially they will, but do I want to run? You know what? Let's build some. The heck are they? Underground ones here. I like to do that because then they're not in my way, but now I'm gonna wait again. So in the meantime, we can get some power down here, so we'll need the big power line. Yeah, we'll stick right here. So what I can do here is if I hold my mouse button down. Oh, okay, well that's not gonna work because I couldn't reach it. But what you can do is hold the mouse button down and then it'll put on the last position where it'll reach. For instance, if I run along here, see, it automatically puts it where I want, like the maximum space between them. Let's stick one up here. There we go. We now have the pump jacks should be working now, making lots of pollution. We're gonna do another one of those. Is there anything else that's more important to do? Substation, that's kind of important when I'm oh, I can't do it yet. But substation, it's power. It's a 14 by 14, so it's a supply area. 14 by 14 block where it's like a power line, so it's good for when you're placing batteries and solar panels, stuff like that. Which you'll see soon. Advanced electronics 2, that gives me robotics, effect transmission. Okay, I don't really need any of that stuff yet. The robots are going to be extremely useful. I still haven't used them yet, but when I do, it's going to be neat. What? Laser shooting damage 50. Well, we'll do that then. We'll start some of the laser upgrades because I don't know if I got the power for it. Okay, that should run them all. There we go. We got oil pumping. So next up is I need to run a line up there. So we'll do this. Now, see, just like the power lines. Isn't that neat? You can just hold the button down and run. Let's see, we'll just move it up to leave a little bit of room here by the wall. Okay, so here's our oil coming up here. You can see the pipes filling up. See the green bar on the right? Oh, why is that bouncing around? How bizarre. Would have thought the pipe would have just filled up. Okay, next up we need. We're okay in time. We should be. Oh, there's the laser turrets. See, it needs batteries. We can't make those yet. What am I looking for? Come on, help me here. We need an oil refinery. We need stone bricks, which I don't have. And I bet you I don't have any in a box anywhere, so I'll have to come down here and steal them from there. I mean, borrow them. Grab those stone walls and ammo. Dump that crap back in. We're okay in that. We need some more. Stop what I'm doing. There we go. So we've got ammo and stone walls. Oops, I was getting plates. Just take them all. I'll use them. Got lots of steel there. I wonder if we should slow the steel down further. Is there iron getting to the end? Let's see how much is in the chest here. odd, very much. Yeah, we're gonna slow the steel down one more notch here. We don't really need it yet, but I'm gonna leave the stuff there so that when we do need it, it's available. Okay, that'll do it. So when that one runs out, then we'll see a lot more iron plates going by here. We'll try it for now. Now, is this one? Ah, see, look, this one can't output. So this is what I was talking about. You see the little gap right there? I don't know if you can see that, but there's a gap between the plates. So this thing with the underground, that's what was fixing that. So let's try that. Oh yeah, look at that. See that? Look at the iron plates now. Alright, so... There was a more optimal way of doing this, so I'm going to try that. Okay, I wasn't planning to do this, but we're going to anyway. So, what we do here now is stop what we're doing and deal with the research. Going to keep the laser upgrades going here. That's going to be handy. Alright, and so we're doing this, and this, and a belt. And then we want to do the same in this one. This one going in. Is this working? See, even though this belt is full, see these ones are still going? Oh, I saw one pause there, that might just been a lag spike. No, they are pausing a little bit, but they're still able to unload. Is this going to keep backing up here? Well, we'll see. We'll see. I might have to upgrade those right away to a faster belt. In the meantime, we'll do the same thing again. So this is something I learned on that. I was talking about the furnace efficiency video. That's one of the things I learned is about that. That's called compression. As you can see, that's moving more because it was stalled because there was just too much stuff here. So normally I'd just put a faster belt there, but I wanted to try that. It seems like it's working okay. So let's kill this down here. Pull this whole shebang out of here. And we're gonna move it over here. And that's probably how we're gonna end the video today. We'll be just finishing this up. So we're just about out of time for today. Okay, so we want that one to go that way. This one to come in this way. Oops, did that wrong. There you go. And then we'll have to do the same for this one. Pop that in here. Here's your fuel. And like so. Last belts I've got here. There. See now that's all backed up still, but they're still working away. How's that going to work out for us? Bet you there's lots of iron down here at the end now. Yep, 230 or 77 was it? Excellent. Okay, so that should get our green sorted. I still see inserters aren't making it. Oh, they're still pulling stuff in. Okay, so things are actually making it down along here. See, and there's one going to there. Excellent. Whether or not we're getting enough copper down there, that looks like we are. Exciting. Things are actually moving along. So I guess pretty soon we'll be able to start putting some lasers down. So next episode, what we're gonna do, we've got our oil pumps going now. So we've got oil here. Oh, looks like that. Yeah, see that's full now. We've got our oil, we've got our pumps. Next up is the refinery, which, oh my gosh, I ran up there to get the bricks and I forgot. So here's what we're gonna do here. We're gonna sort that first. So we just pull that out of there. Oops. Hose those, hoover those up. Getting a whole bunch of that stone, but we're just gonna drop it back in here. I'll look at it all. Here, we'll just fill them all up. I don't want to scrap my inventory. There. Then I just hoover up more. That should give us enough stone now. Alright, fast inserter. Actually, let's try this slow inserter and see how many it pulls. That's too much smoke, you can't really see. Yeah, see, it's only pulling one at a time right now. Seems. What about a fast inserter? Nope, still one at a time. So probably another 1 or 2 levels of research and it'll start grabbing multiple ones with the yellows. And then we can get rid of some fast inserters to save some power. I see lots more walls coming here, and that's good. We'll expand the base here again soon. Alright, so next episode we're going to we'll start building the refinery now and a couple chemical plants. So we're going to get these things built and we're going to place them and get the plastics. And what was the other thing we needed? Batteries. We need batteries and plastic. So that'll be our target for the next episode, possibly 2 episodes, depending on what happens. So tune in for that, and I will see you next time. Thank you so much for joining, and bye for now.